think it's gonna be very interesting to see how all the players will handle this situation. It's quite unique to go after grass again to clay, but let's see. I think it's important to practice in a certain way. Maybe the first week, it's very tough. Here usually are very strange results couple of times, and but it's gonna be interesting to see. The hard court swing for me was really really good. Now we see what I can do on clay. Last year I played well here, but then after I didn't play well. So let's see. It's gonna be tough for sure, because it's a surface where I struggle a little bit usually, but I'm very excited to come back and hopefully to do better. I really like this tournament because I live here, so I always come here to practice, and seeing the site in a different way, it's very special. The crowd is usually very very good, a lot of Italians, and so it's gonna be an amazing tournament. I love to play here. The expectations are not that high for this beginning of clay, but the goal is to be ready for Roland Garros and then hopefully Olympics. This is my, or I guess for all the players, the goal, to trying to be in top form there. We will take this week as a practice week, playing with matches, hopefully more than one match. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm just happy to be here. It's, as I said, a special tournament, and hopefully I can perform in a good way.
So Jannik, you say you struggle a bit on clay. Why? Because your game seems to be very good on clay too. So why you say you struggle?
No, I say struggle because it's not the surface where I feel that comfortable in general, because I feel more comfortable on hard court, which doesn't mean that I'm not a good player on clay. I played my first Grand Chelem quarterfinals on clay. It was in Roland Garros. I made quarters in Rome. So let's see. Talking about last year was not my best season on clay. Hopefully I can change it this year, but I'm confident that I can be a good player also on clay. It takes time for sure, because I used to practice a lot on clay when I was 14 to 20, but then after most of the tournament they go to hard court tournaments, so you play a little bit less. But I'm very excited to be here. I think if you make the clay with a good friendship, it can help.
Jannik, Simon Cameras here. What is it about the Olympics that excites you so much? Is it the team format or the whole Olympic experience, or is it, where do you put the Olympics in terms of something you want to win?
It's because it's only once every 4 years. You don't know what's gonna happen from this year until the next Olympics. So, for sure it's in the top list. I mean, it's the first experience for me to go to the Olympics. So I'm very looking forward to also talk with other players and athletes, which I guess it's really really nice, and that's it. No, I missed the Olympics the last time because I didn't feel well to play there. Now they are even more special, and it's gonna be a great experience.
Young players at the moment who come through to break through to the tour seem to be very physically strong. Is it because they're doing more physical work in the gym these days? I mean, did you, when you were 15, 16, did you do weightlifting? Is there a difference the way things work now?
I never have done a lot with weights, especially when I was young. I started later, or 2 years ago, basically, because I was still growing, and if you grow with, weightlifting, it's very dangerous for your body. Not in this moment, but for the future body. So I've always been very careful, me and my team. I've always been a player who was growing but was not ready compared to my aged players. They were always stronger than me, but I take this as a positive, because you have to learn how to play tennis. You have to have a great timing, trying to move. So that's, I think, what helped me a lot for the player who I am right now. And now we do a lot of gym, sometimes even more gym than on court. So in your mind you have to know this and also accept it in one way. But yeah, I don't know what other players do with this. I don't know.
Yeah, Jannik, can I ask you about Wimbledon? The last 9 months, you've achieved many things. Your first Masters 1000 title, your first Grand Slam title, won the Davis Cup for Italy. How much of that run do you think started with what you did at Wimbledon when you got to the semi-finals there?
It was a great result in Wimbledon. Was very unexpected, because I never won so many matches on grass, and going in there and trying to play my tennis, trying to find the right shots in the right time. This helped me a lot, and for me, making semi-finals in Wimbledon meant so much to me. In any Grand Slam, if you reach semi-finals, it's an amazing result. So then after I won the first Masters event in Toronto, which for me was the best achievement I've had until that moment, and I just took the confidence from these results, trying to back them up, week by week, and there are gonna be moments where I will struggle. This I know, but it's more important to be happy and also healthy, and being healthy gives you a chance every week, trying to make something big or something new, and yeah, that's what I've tried to do.
Last two.
Hello, Jannik. You told us you are living in Monte Carlo. Maybe it's a good thing, because you are incredibly popular in Italy. Could you live in Italy, because you are a star and we know the tifosi? Can you talk about this new statue?
No, it's a nice feeling, especially when I go to tournaments, having a great connection with the crowd. This is amazing. I live here already since I'm 18, and I live very good here. You have very good privacy. You feel safe around Monaco, and the most importantly, the setup throughout the year is good, because you have many gyms here on site. You have clay court and hard court. So many players to practice with. So it's amazing to live here. I'm here only 3-4 months, because the rest we travel a lot. We play tournaments, but when I come back, I always feel good here. So yeah, I feel comfortable.
Last one.
What you achieved in Melbourne mentally in the finals was quite impressive, and Riccardo Piatti, your former coach, says that it's what struck him the most when you were a teenager was your mental strength. Do you reckon it's your main strength, the mental strength?
I had to, and I still have to work on it. Yes. The mental side is the only thing you can control throughout the match or throughout your general life off court. But you also have to understand what's happening. It's easy to say, but then when you are in a very tough situation, it's not easy sometimes. And I try to control my mind and my head in a way which is helping me on court. So this for sure helped me. Playing point by point, taking day by day. There is pressure, but it's a good kind of pressure, and I'm very happy to be in this position and living also a normal life. I mean, when I go off court and when I go out of the gym and I go home, I'm a normal person, and that for me is the most important. So trying to, there is the work and also the passion which I chose to do, but then it's also the normal life, and it's, yeah, we are all normal people.